Ah.
You're welcome.
Hello. Wizard. A wizard.
Wizard.
You were so quick with that.
Expecting an ambush on an island. Doing so, hopefully, they'll have some shit in there left around to help lead you back to wherever the fuck they're operating from. From there, you can, well, kick the hornet's nest, cut the head off the snake. I don't know, something, whatever it is you people do, and hopefully find what it's looking for.
Yeah. really did that. Huh. I didn't even notice that till now. She liked the pretty comment. Take her hand now.
Hey, everybody likes being called pretty. Don't you like being called pretty?
I suppose.
Don't you like being
My
called
darling,
pretty?
you are very beautiful, my dear.
I need to hug you for a second.
But
Is that what
look,
love looks
other
like?
than that,
Oh, sure.
What?
Yeah, that does sound pretty nice.
Is that what love looks like?
Yeah, your guys is...
For me.
Mm.
Huh.
okay, wait, you don't know what love looks like?
I don't either.
It's different for
You both
everyone.
don't?
Well, I know it looks different for everybody.
It's different for
I mean,
everyone.
Okay,
I mean, what
know,
I'm like-
I know, you're right.
how would I know love when I'm always dying?
Whoa. Big guy. Okay. Right. So, let's see, how to explain it. When you love someone, it's like everything about them just makes you laugh, makes you sort of blush and stuff, and it's like a feeling that can't be defined by just normal means.
It can be a lot of different things. Some people might feel safe around their significant other people.
Hello. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Goblin with a fucking demon back.
It's okay, weakling. It's okay. I understand.
I can't wait to see Sticks with a fucking
Why has he
demon
got
back.
the disappointed mom stance? What is this?
I'm gonna go to the church.
I don't know, man. What the fuck do you want me to do, bro?
Just the house next to the
I wouldn't drink that water.
Actually, you know what? I can't blame you. I'm sorry.
I've been standing for like the past couple hours. My fucking feet hurt.
Well, they have an idea. Part of me wants to go. Part of me says, I don't know if that's a good idea. On the one hand, great research opportunity. On the other hand, Faye.
Hello.
Hey, did you find it?
Hi, Eric. You don't have that many.
No, but aren't
Elves
elves...
are
There's a... Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's...
Leave it.
If you say so.
Give us stuff.
I find another thing about her force is in the center. It's a glade of eternal spring.
I've studied the Fae. I know they can be really tricky and stuff. Elves, I'm not sure. I haven't met a lot
cigars
of
compared to
elves
me?
in my life.
Yeah, but that's like
I
the whole
want to.
point. It's supposed to be the whole
But
leaf,
you also-
not like the little bits of it chopped up into a cigarette.
You
I
also
just
can
wrapped
get the gas
multiple of them.
Do you not?
I don't want to hear from you, smoker.
Hey, at least I have experience, jackass.
You know what? Objection! She didn't say she likes to take cold showers. Oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, the lieutenant's back in town.
Oh, Kiki, you missed the field trip.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It was exciting.
Got sucked up into a ley line.
Mm.
Not done, so perhaps you can join us on our next expedition.
My son.
Step. Could be worse. Come on. Your son could be smooth.
At least add the step in there.
Again, we could put these supplies over there. Oh, man.
What should? Yeah.
One of those made right here.
Much like the Chudwell guide. I'm learning so much today. Plant samples on the table. I will, of course, let you know when I'm able to go to Ingatop, so you may join, and whoever wishes to also be of interest. You're about to get a lot of company. Yes.
I'm trying to study this orange rock. It's not going well.
No, it's probably not going to. There was some fuck shit. Okay. Unit.
I left for 5 minutes.
What do you mean?
You said there was some fuck shit. I left the stove. What happened?
The whole thing was fuck shit. It's fine. Before
I'm
everyone
sorry I
comes
missed it.
flooding in, perhaps we should get it over with while we still have the chance to talk about like 10 other people. We can go up to Califax's old room at the top. Oh, I wouldn't assume, but it'd be.
Everyone's on their way, obviously, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
For a brief time.
Hey, I don't.
At this point, at this point, we'll probably burn that bridge when we get there.
Yes. The most
You're not wrong.
archanically advanced place, and they can't
Bottle.
afford to
Shot
account
glass.
for the disabled or the elderly.
Oh, there you go.
So proud of this game.
Hands you,
I brought it up to him, and every time.
hands you a bottle of Firebrand whiskey. Ain't much, but you gave me something really good.
I'll save it for later.
I bet stand. If I sit down, I won't be able to stand up again.
Think of it this way. Ugh.
All right.
No more.
In that case, I will indulge.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair.
As we're talking, I'll make a copy of the star chart I put together while we were over there.
That's
So we
enough
made
for
some
me to
headway.
reveal
That's
truths.
Oh no.
Check our ledgers.
What?
I just got a sending.
Oh, I wouldn't imagine it would be.
One of my battle brothers may be joining us, and I'm slightly worried. You have a friend who's just
need a
my time in the military, dealing with the fake court.
So
you were part of a Fey military, or you were at war with a Fey court?
I was part of the Fey court, specifically the Autumn court. Was conscripted for at least 2 campaigns. In place of my father, since he was unwell.
That cover specifically Ancient Arcanum. There are ones that mention it.
Who were you fighting?
That doesn't matter. That's
about other Fey.
Ancient Arcanum.
Yeah, and he's a mercenary. And during that time,
especially to write about.
Long story short,
to write any symbols of Ancient Arcanum is to
I want to say it might have been the Spring
so
Court.
it cannot be simply written down. I wouldn't need Arcanum in of itself. Simply
we had scuffles with the Spring Court, but the main issue, at least my force was specifically dealing with, was the Winter Court.
How about we arrange
Understood.
a magic lesson for the entire
Tell you what, let's leave so we don't accidentally overhear something that we don't need to.
Given permission to attend
that is fair. Ugh.
Surely a live lesson.
I am not going to stand up because I know what happens if I try to stand up. So I'm going to cheat. As I always do.
Yes, but I'm afraid that
I like to conserve my mana.
Contract have already been sealed in
Oh, I'm not
place.
using any mana. The boots are enchanted.
Perhaps it could be something.
Must be nice. You
as
know,
a
if I
reward
can't
for
say
the
anything, I
further
have a whole deck of cards
investigations
that allows
that
me
we
to
take
teleport
part
for
with
free.
each other as a cooperation. The purpose of the Mages Guild is first and foremost education.
Hey.
And so, if you wish to learn, we are happy to provide. Now,
Odd.
in terms of the contract standard, we
Any
will give
case.
you a book.
I'm still waiting for everyone to get here. I thought everyone would be here by now.
That has some mention of Ancient Arcanum.
Yes, but
The best
You know these
would
Aetherites,
probably
easily
be
distracted.
With everything that's happened, you would
the
think,
tome
you know,
of magical
like,
languages.
coalesce, come
Ancient
together.
Arcanum is an ancient
this.
language that predates old magic, and yet you
You'd
will
also
likely
think
find
that they
it
would
as a
want
root
a few
source
moments
of
that's
several
not
magical languages.
all,
If you would like, I can loan that book out to
serious
you for 2
bullshit
days,
in order to
as
relax.
agreed. Why, that'd actually be wonderful. There we go.
It'll
allow me
I've
to
been here
learn more
7
about,
days.
well, things I never
I have
actually had
had
the chance to.
time to actually relax.
And perhaps even if you would like, you could learn some new languages. Sure, that would be helpful to you. Indeed. Let's see, do you have a... I have my own straw slate line. What name would you like me to put this under? I think Sybil will be just fine. Spell that for me. S-I-B-B-L-E.
Oh,
Sybil.
we're open. I am having difficult. Oh, we were waiting for people. We were inside and then we walked out. Well, but
Why
yes.
would you not continue to wait inside where it's warmer?
In order to see what was taking people so long.
That could be any number of things. How am I going to
Y'all were
close the door?
coming back.
And when do you plan to have this lesson for Ancient Arcanum?
I'm not mad. No, I'm just saying.
Like, I was under the impression that everyone was coming here relatively
Everyone
soon.
was slowly coming back, but then a bunch of people got distracted, other people started talking.
Told you.
The norm.
The normal.
Where is there a gathering?
I want to host a lesson just about every...
Yeah, I haven't done it. I mean,
Is there a purpose to a gathering, or am I just hearing about a gathering?
Very well.
Well,
I'm just here.
Yes, and
The doors of the top and any additional loose ends.
there is
Is
a
this going to
gathering.
be? Is this going to be for discussion in regards to particular
just
topics,
happened?
or?
Do you want me to
What
close
do you
the
mean, what
door?
just
Should I leave
happened?
it open for everyone else to come
I
in?
mean, I don't feel temperature, so it's literally up to you guys.
Preferably closed. But also, what do you mean? What just happened?
A bunch of us just went to go see why this is happening via the ley lines, and the short version is it's not good.
Oh, never mind. I'm having difficulty grasping the
Bad.
Oh no, no.
Is it frozen over?
Not like
well-written, unified
it, it might have been frozen.
The mod might have frozen over.
Yeah, I can't touch it.
I just need to
Is
find
the door,
someone
is
to
it?
offload that
Is the
data.
reason why you didn't close the door because the door was frozen
This is why we
open?
can't have nice things.
I have to do it.
Okay, but yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's stuck.
said the
That's
So is
frozen.
delegating.
I mean, it was open when I got here,
Also,
which
can
I
I-
also thought was a little odd.
So something horrible has happened with the ley lines, is what I'm hearing.
Relief has been
Yes.
put off your shoulder.
Yeah.
Your right
Yeah,
one,
the short
That's
version
the
is
reason
it's
for
bad, but
all of
it's not
this.
like it's not
I mean, I know-
life-threatening.
What happened
The
after I left?
island
Did it get worse?
cataclysmically bad, but it's
Most people just walked around the
Bad.
source, try to see if they
I
could
shall
find
bother
out.
you
Some
no
people
more.
gathered some
However, I
things.
will contact you in the
You'll
days to
see
come
some
with
very
further
pale
information and
diamond
updates
flowers
if
in
I
one of
were
her
to receive
hands,
them,
and
and
artificial
I will let you know
embryos.
when
She tries to
we are ready to go to
First, and then
Ingadon.
restore them to life.
Of course.
a lot of anti-magic is
Take care, small
involved.
tail.
And if you require me in the future, you know where to find me.
That
Or,
bad.
I actually
don't
don't
have a sending
Bad
stone.
enough that
Yes,
we
you
have
don't.
to get
Give
the
me-
council of
here.
archmages
Give me your sending
involved.
stone.
Yeah, it's gonna be an undertaking.
Ping.
So,
There you
figure
go.
this out
There
when we
you
fix
go.
it.
Beep. Wonderful.
We got the stone right there for the
You don't
teleportation.
know me now,
so
how
we
to
can
find me.
hopefully
Oh, well.
ascertain
Absolutely fucked.
who did
We're
it.
still
We're
pretty
not
fucked.
apocalyptically
Would you
fucked,
like me to
but
close
we
the
are
door? I
That's
know
not
it's
natural.
left
definitely in the
open, but I
deep
can leave the
end.
door open.
I see some new faces, and so I should do my job as a
I
We're not
understand.
fucked
paladin
beyond
enforcer
repair,
and
but we are
aggressively welcome them
definitely
Yeah.
to Aether Island.
in the deep end.
Oh wait, aggressively? What?
Okay.
Apparently some new
So
people around, so I want to change of pace. I'm gonna go say hi.
okay.
Some new people.
What?
Apparently.
No.
Oh, I mean,
I
there's a
didn't think
dinosaur.
so. There's a
We'll go
couple
say
of-
hi to
oh.
Wayne's dinosaur.
There's this blind
they
individual that
claim
seems
it
to come
already?
from a foreign land.
No, but they've been.
But then again, that's
Wayne
all
was
of us.
hanging around with them when we left, and Wayne is
So
still
good to
hanging
see you.
around with
Hope
them
you're holding up
now.
well.
I
So I'm just calling him.
Oh, you're
Wayne's
doing
dinosaur.
well. I am having a day.
Aren't we all at the end of the day? Let me just hope yours doesn't end up worse, as the saying goes.
Elf, I saw.
Okay. Didn't I give you two?
I see.
I need more lemons.
How many lemons have you acquired?
There's a lack of oxygen and a lack of
Only the
blood
two
flow
you
to
gave me.
your head, and it's like
I just need more.
if you've ever
50
gone without.
Cause like,
Have
what
they
if, like,
explained what they do
if
with
I
the
use
lemons?
one lemon,
You know?
Apparently, they infuse their mana in the lemon and something like that.
Once you get to
I
that
believe that's how you
certain point,
described it.
your brain
Combustible
starts
lemon.
making
Combustible lemon?
up reasons as to why things are happening because it can't process what actually
it gets
is.
there in
It
their
doesn't know
eyes,
how to die.
and then they
Wouldn't-
can't see.
Oh, hi, Kiki.
And for me,
Hello.
And they
with a
see
very
the blind people,
overactive
of
head and
course.
Imagination, it starts
That
making things
edible
all
lemon.
fucking. It will scare you to
People's
death.
How the
house down,
Ferocious.
be careful.
Fine, lady, we have found enough adventurers.
It's
Oh, okay.
That one as
Are
well.
we-
it's terrifying.
Remy, do you have a cold?
No.
Mission gets aborted.
You just
I was
have
asked to
turn-
help find fruits, so
It's a cult. Few seconds.
probably a cult.
Normally are.
Like hours.
Speaking of cult, hi Kiki.
You see me associated with any?
Anyways.
I think I might have one, but like a weird
We both
one,
made it out the other side
like
of the
worship
tunnel.
feet or something.
Thankfully.
I find that
Kill
unlikely.
me. Same here.
I'm willing to bet there are people who wish they could just see as you see, perceive the world, and speak within your mind, you exclusively.
I miss mine too. He's pretty.
The cult of chat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Never underestimate them.
Callie. You ever seen her? She's one of the tailors.
Alrighty
Black
then.
hair, the hat.
Okay.
There's a lot of black hair, and there's a lot of people.
Has he been hallucinating, perhaps?
Okay.
No.
Don't make a comment.
Oh, also,
I've discovered a new warlock
Wayne.
patron.
Like beigeish, brownish skin.
As a heads up, if anything cult related ends up happening, well, evil cult, well, evil cult related to whatever this is.
To be worried.
They give you power.
Can you make sure?
end up becoming a warlock for them.
Can you handle
I'm
explosives?
good.
It makes so much
I guess that's the
sense.
easiest way.
It's just chat is just a patron that gives you information in exchange for doing dumb shit.
I feel
It
like
makes
there's a
sense.
lot of. I feel like what you're saying is you do dumb shit but cause bodily harm to yourself, or at least social standing, or just harm in
basically,
general. Is it
Chat
worth
seems to like it when I make fun of Jackson.
There was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Yeah. What do you think
Hey,
chat
they-
likes?
Unusual.
Hmm.
Everywhere I looked, the pass was
How would I surmise this?
at far.
I don't know.
Ask. Did they give you
Find out.
Did they give you Eldra Blast? Did they give you like a blade? Do they give you like a familiar? A book?
Information, knowledge.
Knowledge is
Just
that
ask chat.
Whoever did this, because someone did,
Oh, you know what, chat?
cleared every
What type
surface,
of patron are you? Do you give your warlock
every stone,
a blade,
inscription,
a
included,
book,
if there was any.
or a chain specifically tied to a familiar?
But that place was thousands
I feel
of
like
years old.
chat says fat tits.
Still.
I see this as an absolute win.
I see absolute win.
Was not weathered.
Hmm.
If I may make a note on it, if you would permit me. He's gonna reach into his bag of holding and take out
You know
two
what, I'm just gonna put
things: a sheared off piece of metal and a chunk of stone. I managed to procure some samples actually from the site, and in the future, with Rift's permission, I will be aiding in going to the dwarves at Ingatop to get the materials actually properly carbon dated and researched. If you would all just make your ourselves aware, if you wish to join. So we'll figure more out about that in the future.
Omega and I were thinking about some kind of spell. Well, only spoken theory, nothing else. Well, at least the achievement that we need. The slate is still there, whatever is left of it, probably not entire sentences, but fractures. What time, what language, what written language, etc. could possibly be recovered. Simple spell as mend could fix it, but you have to figure out what goes where.
And
So
also,
figuring out a
you
spell
have
for
the
that,
problem.
that magic is very messed up there.
Well, no, more than just that. If we're dealing with someone that can do that, and they went out of their way to wipe traces clean, it's probably not going to be as easy as a simple mend spell.
We're looking for the traces themselves. Yes, they did this, but I don't think they were the ones to A, build it, and 2, that wasn't its purpose. I don't think. That's an assumption, though.
So you think that tower was designed to do something else, and it was. And that raises
Not to mention,
more
Omega
questions
raised an
because-
interesting point where there was a very familiar-looking walkway on the far side of the island, not dissimilar from the Nexus walkway.
That's actually true. I saw that, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions about what its purpose was, because we did see a lot of
It
imprints
is-
from different structures during our time there.
It's possible that that place once was connected to the Nexus. I recorded the the locational data, and I'll try to look through some books to figure out if there ever was any kind of point. As much as they scrubbed, they can't just scrub everything in all existence. I hope. If that is the case, that would be a big problem. It's probably a bigger problem than whatever we're facing on Aether.
Just a thought. Is there a possibility that Aether wasn't the target? That sounds stupid, but something of that magnitude, is it
a test?
Is it possible? Maybe.
I have a confession to make. I was interested, much like everyone else was, and a lot of people went down there because a lot of other people were curious when the tunnels got blown open. What's the deal with the vault beneath us? Does anyone know?
You mean
Maintenance room.
Oh. Well, that's the lead theory, isn't it? But no one's been behind there as far as I know, so I don't think anyone knows for sure.
If we're approaching this from your perspective, if someone were diverting the ley lines for some other reason, the magnitude of magic innately that this island needs and or was through that vault.
Right, where's the frothing at?
If it were to be pushed away and diverted somewhere else,
Some in here. In here.
that may be a reason why the island got curved around. If, to prove this, we would have to see instances of places of great magnitude that suck in large amounts of magic, also suffering from the same effects of Aether. I could talk to some of my info brokers and such to see if anything anywhere else is suffering, just to look into such a thought.
What's the idea yesterday? Was the idea yesterday to see if there was other places where this happened? As much as it happened here, and it all pulled ley lines in a certain direction that we followed, it seems centralized, but not sensibly centralized.
If we can find other places that is suffering the same effect and going towards the same place, it will prove your hypothesis, and it'll be actually a good grounded theory as to what's going on.
But for now, all we have is theory crafting, I guess.
It's not bad.
Well, it's a good start. We have some information, so better than nothing.
I heard about it only in concept. Light and dark, positive and negative, the upper and lower sides of the coin, material and abyssal sea. The concept of there being an opposite to magic was feasible because of pattern recognition, but to see it in person, that abyss on the other side, it wasn't death, it wasn't absence of nothing, it was...
Oh yeah.
It was incomprehensible. I don't even know the word for it.
The growths. Omega can't see them.
Well, that's probably because it's pure anti-magic, right? It's just complete blind spot.
Not even blind spot. It doesn't exist for him.
Well, as a magical creature, kind of makes sense, I suppose.
It's about hard to see
Something
too.
that sucks in all light. I imagine he sees it differently. Like us not being able to see certain colors on a spectrum. It's probably like staring into the sun for him. A blot in the sky.
It's just alarming because it's another form of something that defies magic which we haven't seen before. And this is what,
More like another form of
Fourth?
it. Fourth.
Yeah.
Personally, fourth. Aberrations, Scar, Daedric.
Now this.
Not this.
Wouldn't that be technically the killing one?
Yeah, there would be Shadowbane.
It's uncomparable to any of this. No, I wouldn't say it was Umbral.
No, we're saying all the different forms of different forms of things which defy
Not
magic
magic.
we've seen.
Ah, right.
And this is new. Not new. It's
That's a
probably ancient. but
problem
it's
because we
different.
haven't even. Has the tower not reached? There's none. There's no one to reach out to here. We don't have a magistrate.
We do have Nox, and he is a part of the College of Magi.
Well, that doesn't
Well,
exactly matter. If
graduate from
anything,
College of Magi. No.
Well, can't he reach out to the college, and through the College of Magi, can they contact the Tower Purgation?
We could just contact the tower at that point, but the more like Riff has connections directed to the tower, as much as I know.
Yeah.
But we've heard nothing.
He does. He has his. Well, hold on. Anti-magic is pretty fucking taboo, right? Obviously,
Very.
Ever since I've gotten here. Yes.
It's
but
the tower's
where would
thing
we
to
find books on that?
police.
Yeah, where would we find books on that?
We wouldn't. Tower
Well,
has that under
I'm sure
lock
we
and
wouldn't
key.
normally.
That would be contraband,
saying-
and that having it would just put you in danger.
Yes.
I know, but I'm just saying that place was old, very old, and if that actually was designed to do that, then we need research on anti-magic, which is going to be fucking difficult.
Perhaps
It's
we're
more
going about this with the
likely-
wrong term keys we're searching for.
Hmm.
If it's something that old, it might find its links back all the way to the war. Historical records, documents of battles, events from the war. If we could find something similar to that in any historical record, it'd be a start.
Yeah.
If it helps at all,
Carbon
if we're
dating.
going off of a hypothetical,
Carbon
there's
dating
a
the metal
targeting against
is a good
Aether
idea.
specifically.
That's
And
why I
it's
plan to go to
someone
Ingatopt
who
to get the
did it.
dwarves in to
Aether
figure out what
is
the stone in the metal is.
geographically is only 4,000 years old. If there's someone who had a grudge against Aether specifically, it'd have to be in that, albeit a long time frame, but that still narrows it down.
That's
If we go off of this
actually
hypothetical.
that's actually a good.
I mean,
That's a
Aether's
good
like, what?
thing.
I think 4,000-5,000 years old.
4 to 5,000. Yeah.
This island?
I actually have a question to
somewhere
that.
around there.
How much do we know about Aether? I mean, not like present day. I mean, historically. How much do we know?
During the war, way back when, it used to be a separatist, a terrorist base for the monastic Night Order.
This used to be
Yeah, at some point, it used to be involving the Mages College, like everything else,
That too.
before it split.
And now,
Eventually, it was cleared out. The magistrate was instated, and it was very barren, much as I remember from what Califax said about it.
wait,
And then
wait.
eventually, LaFay happened, then Califax. That's
You're
more present
saying
day.
this was a terrorist base, and they didn't let it fall into the sea. As a matter of fact, an archmage took interest in it. Why?
That's a pretty good fucking question, actually.
You know,
Could it be the vault?
Yeah, I'm about to
Maybe.
say that door down there could be like, this place itself.
He's gonna reach into his pouch. He's gonna flip through a few pages. On the door. I spent some time studying it. On the door, it had affinities, right? It had the soul in the middle, but it also had soul on the outside. Not just that, but two other symbols. Now these could just be simple
3
arcane
others,
root.
remember?
Yes. No.
Oh,
it was soul,
right.
and then two others on the outside, but soul was also in the middle. Now this could have been nothing. This could have been just other runic symbols, but it was on the same length and of the same importance as the soul symbols. So what were those two other symbols? Because they're not on the affinity chart, are they?
We could go look.
We could go look.
Yes,
We
let's
probably
go
could
look.
entrance is right there. I mean,
let's go look right now. Yep. We can continue talking as we do this. So,
yep.
But if this was a terrorist base, it should already be long in the
was
sea
at
by
some
now.
point.
Why did they keep the island up here if it was a terrorist base for the monastic nuts?
Seal were Calimax, Tempest.
Over.
Yeah. I recognize some of these from the weird magic circle they have. Feels wrong. Don't like it. We can leave. Sorry. Mm. A bit of out of character information. That door is using opposite affinities. Still working.
Yeah, see what I mean? You see what I mean? Those two other symbols are on the same importance of the affinity symbol on the outer ridges. That you just don't do that.
Okay,
And look,
so
there's an empty one right there.
No, ignore the ones in the middle. We're talking about the ones on the outside.
Yes, look. Soul, something else, something else, and right there is a blank space. Hold on, actually. Hold on.
That's a moon.
I'm so glad I
Hey,
strong-arm drift into this.
Something I just realized.
Yeah.
The symbol for this whole spinning ring here, right? You see that massive
Because I remember some
circle
old
flag
shit from old
behind
lore
it with the
about
orange
the
runes? That
island.
is the same
I
thing
want to see if
in the
Knox would
room
have a tidbit in his
over
mind
there.
that's unshared.
Perhaps I need to.
That's an 8,
I
so
actually need to bring this up.
bits and pieces.
I don't think that's enough for me to remember the name. Because I know the name of who did make the island, so it's not enough.
Is disorder. That's protection.
Disorder, arcane, protection, mind. Weird combination.
Mind.
Mind and disorder, protection,
Tempest.
arcane.
Mind.
None of those affinities clash, do they?
All of them do.
Mind.
All of them.
Mind and disorder clash. Protection, arcane clash.
No, but Red, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? On the outside, soul, something
On the
else,
outside.
something else. Those other two are just as important as soul. And actually, I'm so glad I strong-arm drift into giving this.
I don't know if that's soul. That looks similar to soul, but it has some differences. Maybe old version of soul?
As a reward, because I kind of made Rift give me this as a reward for helping with scholarly pursuits. I have a book on magical language. Straight from the Mages Guild. Could I, along with Rift here, look through it to see if there's any reference to those other two symbols?
I'll give you a roll on that because. Hold on.
I'm not Rift. if you're showing it to me.
That's a 17. I will say I'll get back to you later on that because I need to confirm one or two details on those first.
Understood.
So you find a symbol, you find symbols which look similar to those. You're not certain. That might be a lead, or it could simply be the way the spell is structured. It's hard to tell.
I have this book for 2 days, due in part to the deal me and Rift made, so I'll do some research into this book to see if I can find anything similar.
Good. Sounds good.
Well, just from looking at it, this is the soul symbol minus
You know.
Red. How dangerous? Because throughout all of recorded history, the possibility of allowing conflicting affinities to work together to something has always been called as impossible or very dangerous.
It's not impossible. It's not
It's not
impossible.
impossible.
It's just ridiculously dangerous.
It's dangerous to the point of making everyone who has magic. If it was here, it would make everyone in front of this horridly sick.
And
Throwing
yet,
up even.
it's being kept in place due to those 3 symbols. Because look at
It
how the
would
lines
most
are
likely
intersecting on the
be-
outside.
It would most likely be soul.
It's soul.
It's soul,
Soul
that
keeping
thing,
intact.
and the other thing, which I think is what's keeping the affinities from clashing and working together.
You know,
If that's the
2 of them
case-
on the outside, they almost look like similar things to Holy and Darkness.
It's soul.
Back to soul again.
This, with the symbols that we're
And there's one
interested
that's
in,
empty.
is part of the equation that seals this door.
But it
While
could also
this
be something similar to Glow.
is only the support structure for affinity clashes to not happen.
If soul by itself is so easy to... Does it
It
just
is
require
not.
soul?
It requires a lot
Yeah,
of
but it's not
knowledge
easy.
and
It requires
practice
a
of
bit-
soul.
Realistically, it requires an
Archmage is enough.
Archmage of Soul.
Which I guess
So
is
no
prerequisite
one
for
in
being a
Halifax
magistrate,
would be able
which...
to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no one who knows.
Not
you
to
have to
mention, this
If
circle
the
is
outer 2
malfunctioning.
symbols we don't know about are not what are helping with the affinities, it
Someone
would
else
have
is
to be
here.
for the door, yes. The question is,
Hello.
what are those symbols?
Yeah, that's
That's
all.
what I'm mainly focused on,
Yeah.
is what
Cross
those
each other.
symbols represent. What do they mean? Because they're not on the affinity chart. There's something else, something not
Magic.
recorded, something that
Mhm.
no one commonly knows about. I mean, what else could it be?
If I were to make an observation
Believe
out
it or
loud,
not, this is important.
2 of those look like variations of darkness and all that. Specifically the one that looks like an eclipse and the one that looks like an exaggerated S squiggle. They look similar
That's
to
true, it does look like-
recent iterations of Holy
It looks
and
like the
Darkness.
old. You're right. That looks like the old ways of writing them down.
Could it?
Could it be Ancient
No,
Arcana,
it couldn't.
perhaps?
I
Could it?
script? No, it wouldn't be because that'd be almost script. Yeah.
Hypothetically,
That's
and
old Arcana.
I'm just follow me here. You
Yeah.
just came out of a war that ruined a lot of stuff that does magic. Yes.
It ruined magic in itself.
You would not want the populace to be capable of recreating the spells and such that caused all of this. So, instead of giving the actual common arcana language of affinities and their symbols, you make a diluted version, a newer version
Right.
that only lessens the draw. You make new symbols that also can do the affinities, just slightly different.
Honestly, it's a plausible theory. There's lots of different scripts which do the same thing.
To instate control.
Feel a bit uneasy
and
here,
protection of magic.
If the affinity circle or the affinity chart that we know is merely a dumbed down version of what it really looks like, What does that mean?
Opens a lot
That
of
it's very
questions.
unusual, no one's found it before, but...
Obviously,
yeah.
it's to protect people, but beyond that.
Well, to protect people, yes.
Yeah, obviously.
But there aren't just archmages who are, we say archmage level strength. Friend.
Exactly.
And Kiki. Remember that time in the tower?
What are you talking
Where
about?
where we forgot to turn on the dome.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Exactly that. We're not gonna
Catnip.
talk about it because we shouldn't. Because yeah, exactly.
Okay,
But
right. There are powerful...
that kind
There
of
are powerful individuals, yeah.
very.
That we don't know
that-
about.
If you had access to the true undiluted version of the affinity tree and all the symbols a part of it, you could achieve quite the feats of magic if it does exist. Hypothetically, if it does exist, and there's a stronger version out there that the old people that are still around have access to, it would explain how they are still so powerful and yet not cause any irreparable damage to the weave. Because if now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but memory serves, if you do a powerful enough spell, it affects the weave. And that is with the knowledge of this, of the affinity trees and runes that we do know.
It is usually, what's the word?
Hypothetically.
Iterated if you were to fail such a cast. That's when it's more pronounced, the effect of the wave. But there's a chance simply even succeeding may give a ripple.
Like Halo.
So
if you had access to
As a devil's
if you had access
advocate.
to something more powerful, you could draw more easily from the weave with it being more accepting. Hypothetically, this is all up in the air. We don't even know if this thing exists.
As a devil's advocate, if this was so secretive and important, why would they be so conspicuously exposed right here?
That's true. That actually is a good point, but
they could just lie on what it is.
Has anyone explained what they are?
That's what it's been explained when it first appeared.
The maintenance room, the room where the fight with the...
Where all the delicate magics are condensed and managed.
But do we know that to be true?
Unless we have an account from someone who asked about this to any of those in charge before they left. Unless we had that, all this is speculation on what they would do if we had
Rift.
We would have to ask Rift then what the Archmages and stuff said, and we don't even know if he'd tell us the truth. We don't know.
Tempest
As
is
a matter of fact,
Tempest is one of the people who casted this spell.
Really?
It was Tempest.
Yeah, we should tell
Halifax.
Tempest about it, I suppose.
We would have to be very inconspicuous in asking about it then. Because we're asking a lot of very dangerous questions here.
I think he knows we're looking into it, given where we were and what we saw. It's a pretty relevant question. I don't think he'd be that annoyed at us.
If you want to be my guest.
I'm just saying, he's probably going to find out we're looking into it one way or the other.
I have a question,
And then
it's a
he's
bit off
supposed-
topic.
Yeah.
How much do you all know about Rift?
Enough.
A lot.
Depends on what
Why?
you mean.
He's connected to the tower. What do you mean by that?
I can't tell
He
you.
has certain favors. That's all we can say. He has certain privileges most people do not get.
He knows someone who has sway.
Why?
That's all.
Yeah,
That's
he
all.
knows someone who has sway, and he's protected under them.
He mentioned a her. Can you tell me what a her is?
How?
Actually,
A
don't know.
female,
He
presumably.
said that he would need to talk to her in relation to the tower propagation. Would you know a her?
That's a guess. This is a
No, the
guess
person-
that is not connected. This is a complete guess for me. Could be the Archmage of Arcane.
He.
Archmage of Arcane. Huh.
Could be.
Arcane? Why Arcane?
Maybe Califax's wife. I think they
He does
Califax
have a
was-
relic made from Yaga.
Who are you?
That's
Hello?
true. Yeah, that's true.
Can we help you?
Allows him to brush.
I can't hear you from up there.
I said I'm walking through here. I saw some undead run out of the the Crafters Guild. I'm
Huh.
trying to see if I can find where it went.
Huh.
Oh,
Dead?
Well,
right.
good luck to that.
Undead.
Undead, like a zombie.
Oh, we didn't see anyone of that sort run through here, but good luck to you, though.
By the way, if you come across a locked room with a bunch of groaning coming from it, that's not an issue. It's handled.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Apologies for jumping around the place. Back to the topic at hand, though, because obviously you don't wish to talk about it.
We shouldn't. And it's,
Of
you know,
course.
someone's privacy.
Of course. Those symbols
You may
aren't...
ask him if you want to.
Yes, to specify
whatever,
what I
respect.
vaguely
If
recall
those
from
were
Coxino and Shred.
original affinity
Yaga
symbols,
with her
wouldn't they be the
those
corresponding color,
knitted
much
weave
like
into
the ones in the
physical
inner?
object for
They're
which
placed
she
on the
uses
same
to
color
paint
and or
magic
level
into the air.
of soul.
Is brush.
They're on the same category.
As much as this is a splinter of a memory from when Califax talked about it, before the Sundering there weren't affinities.
That's not accurate. No, before the Sundering there were affinities. You could cast up and down the chain.
Right, that's the one.
And there was no affinity clashes, and I don't know if soul magic was a thing pre-Sundering. I don't know if it was. I can't remember.
You know, if you
If
say
it was
if
equal,
soul magic wasn't a thing, maybe
Well, I
No,
think I
it
don't know. It was a rumor. It was a
Oh.
rumor. I don't know. But this isn't
Well, so I just-
pre-Sundering.
Could
There's no way this is
soul
pre-Sundering.
simply be a word in ancient arcanum that allows you to act with different elements?
Maybe
That would be-
Rift's the main one to talk about.
Because if soul is simply a
Yeah,
word
that's
in
one of those.
arcanum, it would make sense that these two are also runes of arcanum. Because they're working in joint to each other.
I could be completely wrong. I guess a little theory I had by looking at this thing. So you see the three outer symbols.
Yeah.
There's also three little circles that surround the soul symbol. Maybe those three like create soul somehow. I don't know.
Maybe, but there's also in relation to that, there's an empty socket right there on the outer symbol.
Yeah, and that
might not be
up
empty.
with them.
Every
That's one
gate
circle. That
needs
might
a
be
key,
the symbol.
so maybe there's a
could be
rune
the
that you
symbol.
place in the empty one, which opens the door.
Or
Or
it could be
that is the symbol. It
a
could be
symbol.
a circle
It's just a
like
circle?
the light of a sun. That
Could be.
what if that's
Maybe.
light? And then darkness is the eclipse. So like light, darkness.
Maybe.
Wait. Light and darkness. Huh.
Well,
I just remembered something from a long time ago that might not be related. The one time I remember reading about bringing opposites together, which is something we should not talk about at all, but
You
you
have
know,
my
since
word?
we're here. Califax tried a ritual of light and dark. That was
Ooh.
the polarity conjunction he attempted. I don't know what the spell
Polarity
was. I just know
conjunction.
it was light and dark. Yes, light and dark
Is it
bound
like-
together with soul, and it failed. It killed most of his students who were master mages.
Oh my god, I know what you're
Instantaneously.
talking about.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
When was
that's
this?
why no one talks about them. A long time
was
ago.
when-
That's why
that
no
was
one
when
talks about them
Califax
because
used
they're
to-
insanely dangerous.
You know, teach at the college.
That was like
Is this like a
7,000 years ago, I
paradoxical
think.
thing?
Wait, 7,000? So
No.
before he became the magistrate of Aether?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
very, very, very long
Not
time ago, before Aether
7,000,
Island
but
existed. Close enough,
no.
6,000, I
Full,
think, right?
more or less.
Hey, can I get another
I
flat knowledge
I
roll
wouldn't
for recalling
remember. I'm
something?
not gonna confirm or deny.
That's a 10.
That's easy enough. He did do something similar on the island once. I think it involved Rift too. Well,
What?
not indirectly. It was something about mixing rot with nature, making it an abomination of a plant. It eventually caved in on itself, but it was something you did. And then there was something else that was more so along the lines of shadow bane magic that removed Rift's leg from his body, and it still moved around like normal. That was a weird day. I wasn't comfortable to be near such casting then.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The thing about categorizing something is that you can't account for all that it's capable of. There are fires that both can be flame and arcane and everything else in between. Just a thought.
Overlaps.
Yeah.
There are overlaps despite there being polarity clashes. Which leads to the question as to what makes them different.
What is magma if not heated up rock? Heat is fire. Heat is under fire.
Life to rot
Magma
to
is
death.
also about liquid.
Up and down the chain, as you said. I think it's best that
Regardless,
we act as
still-
if this conversation
we
never
still
happened.
don't know. Yeah. We still don't know what's behind there is a thing.
Do we
Not
want to know?
really.
Yes.
Well, it seems relevant.
Very.
Sometimes knowing a thing is to invoke a thing.
It'll
That's all
always
there has to
seem
trust
relevant to know what's back there, I imagine.
I'd say we figure out the chain of events that led to that thing being locked away instead of learning what that thing actually was. Because there's mind on it
Last time
for
I
a
was
reason.
here with Rift.
But I guess there is one important thing to know. You're automatically booted to the Nexus. That will kill you if you touch it without the protections.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I
what will
remember
kill
the
you?
only people that
I mean, if
kills
you
the
wanna try.
protections of the Nexus. Yeah.
If you have any kind of magic rat tail, feel free to touch it. It will actually kill you.
Oh, Lord. Alright.
Or it would if the island didn't
Oh,
keep
it
you
would,
from dying.
but the island
You were
stops you from
banished
dying.
before you make proper
Tempest
contact.
created the seal, correct? It wasn't here originally?
Tempest,
No,
Califax, and
he was
Sulfur.
part of the
right?
creation.
Part of it, so it's not...
That is,
Three
as
people.
we know, that there was... Because...
I would also
as-
recommend, without
listen,
drawing attention
as much,
to ourselves...
As much as we know, Tempest, Mind, Soul, Califax,
Yep.
and Sulfur
what the fuck
was...
Sulfur again?
what-
Wasn't she like rot? She was old mushroomy. Oh no, she was she a Soul Mage?
I don't remember.
If we're going off that, there are two other affinities unaccounted for.
There was a time
Arcane.
where
Arcane
there was the
protection
dragon
disorder.
called Bonda that acted like a higher figure.
Did they?
I don't
make a
really like-
seal?
I mean, do you know how many people were involved with creating this seal?
No.
Again, from what I've heard, 3, but don't know that for a
We
fact.
know of
'cause-
3.
Just of 3. It could have been anyone else.
Even when talking,
but two of
when we
those three
talked
are
to
now gone.
Tempest, when we talked to Tempest about it, he also said 3, but that could not be the case. He could just say that it was 3.
We can't rule out lying.
I just, yeah.
Unless we can
And that's the kind of
certifiably...
thing he'd probably be lying to protect someone, right?
Yes, absolutely.
If there's someone,
The
given the
island
fact that
itself.
Because here's the thing, right? We don't know much about the monastic order of knights, right? Back in the day.
they're one of the only groups that was so vile that the tower decided to hunt them down. They're dead
this was
long
one of their
gone, but
bases.
It's probably some relic still.
Well,
yeah.
So, yes, there would be traces of the presence here, maybe ruins of the such. Could this have been something that the Order built? I mean, there are knights on either side. Do we know their architecture?
Something
Do we
the
know what
Order
it looks
built
like?
And then later got
No, the architecture would be nice.
5.
How do we know that the Archmages even made the seal? Maybe they just maintain it. It would explain the 2 other unknown runes on the outside.
That's true. Unless those symbols on the outside are meant to relate to an individual. The one that looks kind of like Soul could be Califax. The one that looks kind of like Mind could be Tempest, and the last one could be Sulfur.
So the runes are just signatures of those that created it?
Well, they're also what lets people in there. From what I
There's way too
understand,
many-
the only people
Maybe.
who can go inside is either...
We're going in circles. There's too many factors that are
Right,
unaccounted for.
you're right. It's just...
There's too many
At the
questions
very
to be
least
asked.
of happenstance.
Let's finish this
Leylines
conversation
used to
off
go through
by
that.
going
Then
over
they
what we
didn't.
do in
Then
fact
the
know
island
and
started
what we're going to be
shaking.
going forward
That's what
with.
we do now.
Yeah.
Let's finish this conversation off with what we do know and what we plan to do with this going forward.
I can start off simply.
Before you start, as part of the Mages Guild, we're not touching this seal. It's already malfunctioning. We're not touching it.
Malfunctioning.
Yes. Very slightly, but it is. And it's putting strain on the island. Tempest said that he patched it. Though patch is temporary. We need a magistrate.
I'm sorry, I know we were going to say we're going to finish this, but I have like another thought that just came to me. In the historical news and through word of mouth, I heard that you all faced some sort of creature that had burrowed into the island. Is this correct?
The Bashir, I believe.
The Behir.
Yeah.
I got here about 4 days before that happened.
Do we know why it was here?
It was sucking on the island. On its
Well,
power,
yeah, but
on its
how did
mana.
it get here? How did it get here originally is what Smalltail's getting at.
Rumor.
What was it trying to get at? It was burrowing into the ground.
What was the rumor?
Want me to drag me into a channel if I can tell you this out of character to a DM?
I mean, you're allowed to say rumors regardless. They're just rumors, but,
But I want to let you know in case you don't know this specific part of lore.
Okay, 1 second.
It's kind of rumor that's not really a rumor, but we say it's a rumor.
Mm-hmm. If the thing was here to eat on something, who's to say it was not
last
trying
time
to
I was
burrow?
here with Rift, which was the person integral in defeating the Behir, as much as I remember. That's where its corpse is, or something like that. Possibly. I don't remember exactly
There's
what
so
it
many
was.
pieces here.
So, go ahead.
Right, it's very much vague, but if the word of mouth was to be believed at the time, it was rumored that it was originally planted here in an attempt to, if you believe it or not, kill Oroxith, like an assassination attempt.
Kill who?
Oroxith, the golden dragon that resides over the Nexus.
And there's a Nexus gate
This is the
here.
first time I'm hearing about this person.
The one in charge of
they're
the
kind of-
power.
Well,
Two,
Oryx
right?
is kind of just a resting... Well, I think they're related to Tower, not one and the same.
They are a pure
But the thing
golden
with Oryx
dragon.
is, it's the thing that's in charge of the whole Nexus, and it just kind of sleeps. Doesn't really do anything. It made the
Yes.
Nexus, and now it's taking a very long nap.
I heard
But
that it was
its
the
power is always
draconic
fixed going.
force that created the Nexus. I
Very
didn't
much
think it was a
weakened during
singular
the last
dragon that
Umbral
created
incursion.
it.
You know of the fact that gods do not have
Dragon
reign here.
Knights,
They have
Orox,
influence, but never reign
enforcers that still remain.
Yes.
in this plane at all.
Yes.
Do they have snow?
That is the closest thing. As much as I've been remembered, I can remember from Califax's lesson, the dragon, one over the Nexus, and one was in charge of the tower, is the strongest thing. Assumedly.
It is.
It's not a god. It doesn't call itself a god, but it reigns like a god.
Supreme. A golden
So,
dragon.
if that was an attempt to kill Oryx
Interesting.
ETH, who did it? Because someone must have done it, right?
What is it? What are you looking at?
I'm just thinking to myself, sorry. I'm not looking at anything.
Stern.
I'd like to.
This actually is a pretty.
When I was about to
Not to be
leave for a couple
paranoid, but,
days, you were doing something with the crystal. Yes, it was the aftermath of, I think the Archmage of Light visiting. Yes.
Yeah. Remind me.
Well, all I remember is that you were inspecting the big crystal and the surrounding ones to see if there's anything wrong, and you told me that it seemed okay, but there was some sort of issue that wasn't of concern.
I am getting slightly bored of this, but I will find you later, because I still wish to
The ley
spend some
lines were
company with you.
fritzy. Yes.
I must depart for now.
That was the.
Best of luck racking your head with this.
That was what was not
I'd like to
a
investigate
problem.
more of the island itself, if possible.
Fritzy, huh?
Everyone on your feet.
If I could,
We're not
get
alone.
my hands in my.
I don't know what that is.
That is Esmeralda. Hello, Esmeralda.
Ah.
Hello.
Friend of yours?
Yes.
Understood.
Do you know why the ley lines were on the fritz that day?
The island's, in general, malfunctioning in very small increments.
Which does not seem coincidental.
Not to mention, a day after that, the snow happened. Well, day. Oh, close to a week.
You know, it's actually, if my body will stop dying, isn't it the case that the island hasn't fully restored itself yet? There are those pillars on the ridges.
Yes, it's true. The island is. The more mana it gets, eventually it'll grow. Supposedly. Don't know if you'll be able to do that without Califax.
Why?
No, it won't. Because Califax had to reconstruct the ley lines within the stone that joined the island.
Right.
Right.
Well, if we could convert your curiosity to mana,
wonder-
perhaps.
Did the island fall apart because of them
Lack of
taking it from
magic.
the monastic knights, or did it fall apart just simply because they allowed it to? Disrepair and all that. That's a whole other can of worms.
The island
that I
needed
don't
a
think-
lot of mana. If it
Yeah.
used to be full of a bunch of mage knights, they'd probably have an excess of mana. If it goes from
Yes.
that to being owned by Califax and a few vagrants, then less mana, things start falling apart. So best guess.
It would in fact
Well, I
fall
mean-
into disrepair. That actually is an interesting idea. If there are parts of this island that are still down below that haven't been screened yet by the Archmage, it would still have the remnants of the monastic knight order part of it that the college hasn't gotten to yet. Now that's interesting.
In theory, yeah.
If we were to organize an expedition to go down, we may be able to find the pieces that haven't resurfaced yet.
To do that, we'd risk bypassing the protections, which means we'd have to get the say-so of Tempest. Otherwise, all the protections on the island would probably kick in.
You're not
And
touching
God knows
anything,
what
are you?
Intentionally,
yet.
intentionally harming the island will infer banishment. That's one.
So
Two,
Would exploring downward count as harming?
We'd probably have to tunnel, realistically.
Two, if we'd manage to tunnel, and it's considered damage, we would get caved in eventually.
I would assume they were just
as it repairs itself.
I would just assume it'd be down in the clouds. I didn't think we'd be, or are you saying we would be tunneling into the clouds?
No, I was assuming going down from.
No,
here.
I mean like the parts of the island that have fallen into the Sea of Clouds, into the Astral Sea. I'm talking about those parts,
Well, if they're in the
not
Astral
the stuff that's
Sea-
here yet.
If they're in the Astral Sea, they've probably been adrift for hundreds of years at least. So who knows where they could have gone at this stage? Because the Astral Sea there's no gravity, there's no anything.
Like
They'll just
far to the
float
east,
off in it.
scattered in
You
the
don't-
winds.
That's a
I don't
fucking
think-
theory.
I don't think it's that simple.
You did.
Wait.
You didn't. You did say it looks similar to the other bridge.
It did. Huh.
That's.
Huh. That's a hell of
Well,
a
I don't
theory.
know what y'all are referencing.
We went to investigate what's been causing
It's a
this,
loaded
the
sentence.
snow and everything else.
Yeah, that's something.
You're implying that whatever we were at was part of the island.
I know that is a very big maybe.
Question. Now that I know the distance,
It's not
how far was that?
impossible.
I, out of character, I did choreograph like the map. I did all that, and I figured out the trajectory generally of where it was.
I mean, you don't know. So it was a ways off, but given the fact that you don't know the rate at which the island's been decaying, in
Yes.
theory, it's possible.
No,
Actually,
I have the location
this is gonna be fucking
that we
insane.
flew from.
Well, yeah, you have the
to
location.
here.
You have the location.
How far? If we flew straight, imagine let's imagine we flew straight. How far?
It's quite a ways away. I'm sorry, I
Kaz?
don't have it in like
I know.
nomical units.
I
It's a
want
ways away.
to
Yes.
take out the remnants of the stone I got from that island, and I'm gonna look over at that thing.
Huh.
Oh God, I wish we had a dwarf or something with us. God, because we could confirm this right now. Because we have a stone with us right now. We
There's
could
the
compare it.
master craftsman on the island, as much as I know.
Don't know if he's
Are
left.
they here?
I didn't see him.
I saw him here today.
He was here.
If we could just get someone who knows masonry, we could confirm this right now. If this stone was a part of this island.
He was here. He's definitely not here now.
Okay.
Then we leave it till tomorrow.
Yes. We can convene on this tomorrow. If no one else is doing anything tomorrow, we can convene on this. Because I did promise Rift I'd look into the metal and the stone that was on that island, and I was going to take it to Ingatop.
Okay.
If we're right about this, you know the implications, right?
Whatever what it did to the island was part of the island.
Well, that also means they're going after the island.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Who would know how to use that machinery?
The same person that went missing a couple days ago? And who was in charge?
No.
Could also be that there were instructions there, and that's why everything was wiped clean.
That too. Just saying, if we're saying that assumption, this is architecture from the monastic order, and let's say it does match up, and that machine, magical machine, caused that, who could have gotten it to work?
Members from the monastic order.
The only problem with that is they have been wiped out for 4,000 years or more.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but realistically...
Survivors would have had a hell of a long time to plan their revenge.
It could be survivors, but it could also be other people picking up the same branch. That's not. It hasn't.
Where would you even find information on the monastic order, or the research? Or
what if there's? Wait. Archaeologists.
That too.
You mentioned
That
it earlier.
too.
What if somewhere there's a dig site or something, and they've unearthed a fucking monastic order archive? With
that could be
all
possible.
of the information on how this place was run. If someone had that might explain why someone's going after this.
If
nearby
this
the second
was...
scar, there was a monastery of the massacre that was by the monastic order.
Who's to say that islands like Aether, if they were bases for the monastic order, there are not similar places like Aether out there? Maybe having entirely fallen into the sea, maybe not categorized, hell, maybe even not found.
Not part of the bubble anymore.
Exactly.
Out of the mind's eye, out of the reach of the nexus. Reached by ship. Not something you would travel by normally.
There's a lot of possibilities.
It's the most likely one, though. What we need to focus on now is figuring out what this stone and metal is from, or if it's even related to the island. I think that's the next step.
It's not always the most likely option that has happened. Just as we discovered with the ley line disintegrating.
The ley line's being moved like this, and the giant ball of anti-magic
wasn't the most likely, but it was the one that happened.
Right.
It was intentional.
All the doors swung open. Anything could be possible. And we could speculate on every single possibility, but it's as... I'm sorry, I don't believe I ever caught your name.
That's Stern.
Stern.
Small tail. You may refer to me as such. Pleasure to meet you. As Stern said, these are all just what-ifs. But the most likely next step that we can do to figure this out is to find out the origin of where that island came from, and the best way to do that is to go to Ingatop and have the dwarves look over the pieces that we found, and then maybe take a dwarf with us here and have them have a comparison of the stone, just to put this to bed. That seems like the most likely next step for us to take.
I think that's the next step that you should take.
Flowers that we found.
What are you gonna do?
On that same island?
You're more of a botanist than anyone else, so
no,
sure.
I am very much.
Well, fucking, you took flowers, so you have a flower on your hat. You do the. Oh no, you don't anymore. Get rid of it. Look,
it's a sunflower.
I'm just saying.
Did you?
You can investigate that. Me and Stern can. Well, I don't know what Stern's gonna do, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna try and get my hands on some books that I really shouldn't have access to. Just
So the same as usual.
I can continue work. Because I did get that magical language book from Rift as a reward for doing this for at least 2 days, so we can both, if you wish to assist me, we could both look over that book together.
Yeah, I have quite extensive knowledge on various magical languages, so I should be able to help you with that.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that together.
Into if flowers like I collected grew on the island before. That's about all I'm gonna do.
I think we have a good starting off point then. We have a lot of paths we can take to investigate this. That's good. That's a good thing.
Yep.
I mostly collected these flowers to give to Lumina and Sylvie, but you know what? Whatever.
The thing we need to do right now, and this is just me talking, but I think we should just keep these what-ifs to ourselves and just investigate. Because spreading around all these what-ifs is going to create very hostile
Jarring.
rumors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
We can work on this as much as we want to help, bring on people to help, but let's keep the reasons vague.
Basically stay
Until
quiet about things until we know for sure.
Until we know for sure what actually is the truth, these possibilities are just up in the air right now.
Sounds like a plan to me. Okay.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna head for the Darkness Cave and take a breather.
Yeah.
So, best of luck.
Yes.
Would I be able to chit-chat you once you're ready?
We can talk later, I just need some air.
Yeah, I said when you're ready.
Yeah, you'll find me later, I promise.
See you around, Red.
Did you almost call him Rift?
Shush. What a time to be alive. I will be off.
I think Stern is nodding.
I think they're internally processing. I will be off as well. Best of luck to all of you.
If you're tired, get some sleep. Goodbye.
I'm probably gonna get off.
May the gods watch over you.
Go.
At least those that are merciful.
Just thinking about that.
You can think clear thoughts and
Esmeralda, could you
remember
leave for a moment?
Oh.
Could you leave for a moment?
They were literally just bouncing around.
I know. Just for a moment.
I will come back in a second then.
You know about this as well. When we were in the tower and the two archmages showed up that we shouldn't be there and discussing something and looking at stuff. They specifically talked about the monastic order. And remnants.
Again,
alright.
it's either survivors or new people picked up the flag.
I'll have to go back through my memories.
It's not unlikely. Again, throughout history, some people, even though it was a bad cause, picked up remnants.
Alright.
Go nap. You're not gonna remember anything if you're shit tired, as they say.
True. I'm gonna go nap.
Quickly that turns into war.
Not always. I don't know. I have to ask Laura about that one. I think she knows more than I do.
But the Guildmasters told me specifically
Hello again.
about you
shit.
that you need to talk.
Fuck, what was your name again?
Hello.
Not you. Sorry.
If he
Other
then
one.
tells
Other
me
one
that I
fun
have to
man.
talk to the mayor and I'm gonna go in a circle
Yeah,
again.
forgot your name. I
Yeah.
can you something.
Turn up here. Silver.
Understood. Apologies for the.
Your name's Silver?
Silver.
It's already open. The guild leader.
It sounds like someone's in there.
I didn't get to say hello to him. He was already on his
Someone
way.
greedy, presumably.
Alright. I'm trying to get out.
Consent.
Yeah, he was on his way to a diplomatic meeting of some sort.
No, you didn't let me get out.
Sir.
Okay,
I am gonna save you.
I don't know what he looks like, though. That is a mimic.
Don't worry, sir. I got you. Where'd he
Hmm.
go?
What is he doing? Where will I go?
I got
He's
it.
about to
you get
beat
that?
the ever-loving
He's gonna get hit with a hammer.
You spit him out now.
I'm right here.
AKA
Oh.
a mimic.
Alright. Cool. Thanks, because of you. Like both Rip and Looney have left. You ruin everything.
At least you admitted.
Wexy. Wexy. I'm gonna pop out. My stomach is not being the most agreeable right now.